Hey Eddie, how's it going? Yeah, Mia just got done being fed and she's back in the house. She's It's colder than heck, as you know, Ed. I debated whether or not to go down and try and catch the Nia Bay headed downbound, but I thought, nah, too cold. And it's not that big a ship. It's a small Coast Guard vessel. It is capable of breaking some ice, but not a lot. It's like a Coast Guard tug, right, me? Here comes my little girl now. There's my little Mia. Hey, baby, how you doing? Good girl? Are you a good girl? Yes, you're a good girl. Yes, you're a good girl. Yeah, last couple of days she hasn't been feeling that well. She's feeling better now. I think what it was, Brenda told me to throw out the dog food that I had that has been in the refrigerator for a while, and to get fresh, make some fresh up rice and chicken, or rice and turkey, and I did. And she seems to wolf that right down and be happier than hell with it. The other was probably upsetting her stomach. So that's about all that's going on here. Lay, lay down, Mia. Lay down. Hey, Eddie, how's it going, buddy? Long time no see. I hope everything's well with you.
Everything's, I wouldn't say it's well. I have a love interest. That's
How's
good.
the weather where you are, Ed?
It's about the same as you. Yeah, it's about the same as you.
Okay.
We had snow. Yeah, we had snow. We had rain today. So I'm gonna make sure I get the audio going. Okay, it's working. Did I do something wrong? Maybe. Mm, Not getting any audio. Something's wrong.
Are you watching the football game? Do you watch much football, Eddie?
Not really. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Hey, good. No, not really. Uh, that being said, I heard the Kansas City Chiefs are on fire right now.
Yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs are doing well, and
Yeah. Can't that show my video? Start video. There we go. All
yeah, I can see it.
right, good. Yeah, I think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to take it. I'm not really that big of a fan. Everyone's saying they're on fire right now. So, I also heard that the Lions did really good the last year and this year.
Oh, they just bombed it last yesterday.
Failed it?
Yep. They No, they didn't. They unnailed it.
Oh, they did?
Yes,
All right.
they lost. They lost to Philadelphia.
Okay. I heard they've been doing really good the last couple of
They
years. And I
were
didn't
doing
even
really
know.
well, but they blew it yesterday. They
Okay.
had 5 interceptions.
Oh
They
no,
gave up the ball.
that's not gonna win. I mean, I know about football. I'm just not a follower, but I do know about it. Okay, so that's a lot. 5 interceptions. That's a lot. That's quite a bit. Have you talked to Justin?
He's always over playing Fortnite and stuff, you know?
Yeah. I just want to.
I mean, those guys, it's like anything else. They get
Yeah,
it.
him and Jason and the crew are all
They
been
can
playing
do it,
it.
you know?
Yeah.
Every waking hour, they're thinking about playing Fortnite.
Right.
And that's fine if that's what they want to do.
Jason Leveris. Uh, I've been watching him, and he's playing with Justin and doing the Fortnite thing. They do it like I don't know, like every night almost. I think something like that. Have you talked to David and Laura?
David and Laura pop in every once in a while, but Laura's become addicted to Fortnite too.
Yeah, I think she's part of their group.
Yes, she is. Because what happens is if Justin is in here, and all of a sudden she'll pop in and say, "Justin messaged me," and the next thing you know, he's leaving to go play Fortnite.
Eh, eh.
So she yanks his chain pretty good.
I'm not against it.
No, whatever works,
I
whatever
mean,
makes you
a
happy.
good lady that yanks your chain isn't a bad thing, right? It's when
Yeah.
they do it unjustly. Then I have a problem with it. I don't usually do that. Normally.
Acrecio says Kansas City is the Swifties.
Yeah. So does he think they're gonna win? I heard they're gonna win.
Well, I
Again,
don't know. I think it's up in the air right now.
I'm really not a sports fan. Like, if you tell me about skateboarding, I'm on it. Or like disc golf. Okay, you know what
Uh,
disc golf is? I'm on it. I'm not really that big of a fan of football. Football's great, and I love it. And I
well,
usually
I don't watch it continuously
right.
during the season. Like some people, it's like, oh, it's football. I can't do anything. It's football. It's
I,
football.
I'm not gonna lie. I join in when the Super Bowl comes, and I have my
Yeah,
chips.
exactly. When this time of
Right?
year, the playoffs and the Super Bowl is a different thing.
Yeah. Same thing with the baseball. When the pennant comes, I watch. Right? I don't follow it the whole way. I'd much rather follow Paul Murray. I hope that means something to you.
Thank you.
And
Yeah,
I always hit the likes when you send the videos of the ships.
yeah.
I always hit the like.
Well, right now it's getting hard to get ships because they're closing
Yeah,
down the Great Lakes.
yeah. They shut down the lock.
Yep. The locks up the Sioux locks and the locks down
I
at the
think
other.
this week they shut it down, right?
Yes. They shut it down for like about 6 weeks, I think.
And they do maintenance on it.
Maintenance. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Army Corps of Engineers.
Hmm. I mean, they have to do it because if you don't, it falls apart.
Yep.
They kind of have to do that. How's TJ? Have you seen TJ?
TJ, last we heard, he was on a cruise with his family.
He didn't take his wife.
Well, I guess I think so, but
I'm giggling. I thought,
he went. I don't know if I've got the story straight, but I heard that his mother-in-law was paying for them to take the cruise,
okay.
and so they went down on a Caribbean cruise.
Okay.
But don't know the details.
I'm gonna have to hit him up on his phone and ask him.
We haven't heard from him since he went. So
It's like a week or something.
I would imagine might be a week or 10 days. I don't know.
Okay.
But a 10-day cruise is very expensive, I think. Usually the Caribbean cruises are just a week to 10 days at the
Yeah,
most.
it takes a while. Fun fact: the Coast Guard ship there.
Yeah.
When I was 10, my family drove to Port Huron, and I wandered away. They did not know where I was. I was next to the ship. I was next to the ship. My mom was freaking out, man. Where is my boy? Where is my boy? She was freaking out.
So you got yourself in trouble.
Yeah, and when she found me, she yelled at me, "Don't you ever do that again!" But I love you. She thought I got picked up by somebody.
How old were you?
Oh man, like 8. I was little.
Just a little kid, huh?
Yeah, I was
I
little.
thought maybe it happened last week.
No, not today. How much snow you got there? We got like 4 inches and then rain today.
Yeah, I've got about on the ground about 3 inches or so.
You get rain today?
No, but it's so cold that we got rain before the snow,
Okay.
and everything underneath it turned to ice.
Oh no. Well, that's really cool. I don't know what that tower is. That's pretty cool. You know what that is?
What's that?
That big tower in the background?
You got a tower in your backyard.
No, no, in the tower in the screen you have in your background. Huge tower. I just wondering what it was.
Well,
You have to
that
go
right
back.
there is the Huron lightship.
Okay, you have to go back a little bit. You have to
Well,
come back.
I'm not running the camera,
Oh,
so.
I know, I know. You'll see it. It'll be on the left. Huge tower.
Oh, the one downtown?
Yeah, what is that?
That's McMorran Place. Uh,
Okay.
that was paid for by the McMorran family when they built it way back, like in the 70s. And they
Okay.
built that tower because evidently they had some kind of history. I don't know the exact reason.
With the town. Okay.
With it, it has a light at the top
Okay.
that you can see out from out in the lake, but they turned the damn light off so it doesn't run anymore
All right. Of course.
because they sold it to the college.
I was really happy you documented when they took down the bridge and they got it caught on fire and we got to watch it. That was a pretty good one. The bridge that came down over the lake
Yeah.
that caught on fire. Yeah. I mean, I think you documented it pretty good. That was like only one of like 3 left in like the whole country when they took it down of that type.
Yeah, you're talking about
The train bridge.
the railroad bridge
Yeah.
downtown.
Yeah. Hey, Google, stop.
That used to go all the way up the thumb and all the way back around
Mm-hmm.
to Saginaw,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of the industry up here depended on that railroad.
Yeah, I heard even back in the day when it first was a thing, you couldn't get across unless you walked across that bridge.
Yep. Yeah, before they had bridges downtown. Yeah.
Yeah, I still can't believe they were cutting it up and it caught on fire. What? I mean, they got it under control pretty quick. There were creosote logs on that bridge, I think, that caught on fire.
Yeah, there was a lot of creosote logs that were dipped in creosote, and because
Yeah.
they were black, but they were
Yeah.
wood.
I'll never forget the first time I tried to fish right here in the river. This is a Black River, right?
Yeah.
That water moves so fast. If you don't have enough weight, you don't have the right pull, no way, not happening. That water will take your bait all the way down the river.
Oh yeah.
It
Well,
moves at like 12 miles an hour or something
if
like
you
that.
lose a drone out there in the river, it's gone.
Yeah,
Man.
it's gone too. Yeah,
It
we
goes
know
down
that.
the river.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
How do we know? Because he
Yeah.
did it.
Because I've done it.
I love the fact that the ships know you. They know what you're doing. They know who Paul Murray is. And they love the fact that you're respectful and you fly around the ship, not over
Yeah.
it. All right. I gotta go make some dinner. I just want to check.
Okay, Eddie. Hey, thanks for stopping in and
Uh,
keeping me company.
make sure everyone knows I love them and long live Paul Murray.
Yeah. You too, Eddie.
All right, we'll see you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Here comes Joe.
What's up, Eddie?
Hey, how you doing? Eddie's gone.
Well, it's saying Eddie right there. You left?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, 'cause it still got on my screen.
He had to go make dinner. He just stopped by.
On my screen, it still says Eddie.
For some reason, I must have hit a wrong button because it I hit a button, think I was going to turn his off, and I ended up shutting off everybody that, like, if you right now just go to your blank screen or blank screen, I think
Yeah.
it takes you off the channel.
That'd be up top on the view. Want to hit gallery?
Gallery, yep.
Yeah, but let me see. I'm about to be mad as hell at this stupid thing again. I hate this thing.
Here's a choice that I don't think is checked. Show non-video participants.
Well, I don't have that on mine. I don't see it.
and you go up to view. Go
No,
down.
I do say, yeah, it's, okay, click on that. But mine
Okay.
says hide non-video. That better?
That's what I'd clicked before. Let me see if it changed it when I said show. Yep, now it says hide, so that must be what's wrong. Because when
Yeah,
you
'cause
click
that-
that, it's like when you have it just a picture up there,
Yeah,
that you don't show on the screen. So did you go out and fly today?
oh, no, it's too cold. It's too windy, that's the whole problem.
Yeah, it's not a nice day.
About time.
What's
I
about?
got the stream, I've got the streaming on the thing. I don't have a cable box, right? Sometimes when I turn it on, I don't want to go to the freaking streaming phone. Aggravation.
Are you watching the
It-
football game?
No, I haven't turned it on yet.
It's snowing like hell in Philadelphia. Philadelphia's winning 16-13 over Los Angeles.
Well, I figured that was gonna happen anyway. Yeah, I got it now. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, Los Angeles is gonna lose. I went to the grocery. I got some proper tea.
Oh, there you go. Black tea.
Yeah, it's 100 tea bags for $2.
Oh, you went to the dollar store.
No, that's at Walmart.
Oh,
Got
Walmart.
some. Where's our British friends? I bought some proper tea. Thought about them when I bought it. Get ready to make me a cup of tea. Gotta see what my temperature is. It's cold in here. Getting cold.
At 16 degrees here. Supposed to go down to
Oh.
like 6 or 0 tonight.
Oh,
Dominic,
wow. Good evening.
Yeah, I'm set at 74 inside, and I gotta chill.
No,
Here you go, Dominic. Some proper tea.
yes. Well done.
100
Now,
black
you got
tea
your-
bag.
Now, have you got
$2.19.
yourself a kettle?
$2.19 he paid for were 100 tea bags, Dominic.
Yeah. Now you just got to get yourself a kettle.
Yeah, we're gonna put it in the microwave.
Put it in a coffee cup with water.
Coffee cup water in the microwave, and then I'll where's Mark? Where's Mark? I'll heat it up for 90 seconds, put a little lemon in it, a little honey in it, a little cream in it. What else? What else can I say? Mess them up. And drink
shit.
it, drink it
Brenda, yes.
straight away. I'll drink it straight away.
Mm,
Look, it even comes in bags. Look at that.
mm.
Individually bagged. And if I knew that, I wouldn't have bought it. Now I
No.
gotta work.
Yes, I can see the chat, Brenda.
Hello to everybody in the chat. I can't see the chat.
Hey, Brenda,
Hello,
you got
Brenda.
Brenda, you got
Sorry,
Warren,
I missed you,
you
but I
got Dusty, Nunya
I
was
was
in the chat.
trying to figure
Brian.
out how come I couldn't see other participants, and I got it
Okay.
figured out. Actually, Joe straightened me out.
Oh, good to hear.
If you look at this tea bag, look at the tea bag. That's a flow through tea bag, just like
Yep.
a Lipton. So
No.
for $2.19, I think it's proper enough for me.
Mm.
It probably costs more than that to make the damn things.
Well, if I go on the bottom, if I go on the back, it says, let's see. Okay. It's the teas from Sri Lanka.
Yep.
See where it's processed from. And sometimes they'll tell you who processed it or made it.
You know, the shipping, the processing, the manufacturing and everything else, and you paid $2 and how much
$2.19 for 100 tea bags.
for 100 tea bags?
Yeah, it says
Hmm.
black packed in Sri Lanka. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what it
Now,
says.
Brenda, I hope you had a good day too, my dear.
It just says it's made for Walmart,
Oh, okay.
but it came from Sri Lanka,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's everything from there.
Good.
So I even have. It's not even just proper; it's imported.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how the hell they play football in a snowstorm.
Meh.
In Philadelphia right now, they've got where they've run shovels along where the lines are, and it's coming down. And they got 70,000 fans in the stadium.
Well,
Wow. I don't know how this guy's going to kick the ball off in the middle of a snowstorm, because the Los Angeles Raiders sacked the quarterback back in their own time end zone. So it was a touchback, two points. And the score right now is 15 for Los Angeles, 16 for Philadelphia.
oh, ah,
Like kicking a rock. When the ball's frozen, it's like kicking a rock.
I mean, the kicker is walking back to the bench squinting like this because of the snow in his eyes. Unbelievable.
unbelievable. Yeah.
It's live right now on NBC Sports.
Okay.
See, it didn't take long to make that cup of proper tea.
No, it didn't.
Tastes like Lipton tea to me.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Home Depot to see about getting that little heater
Yeah.
I was talking about. Oh, come on, I just gave you something. But I went in and I asked the guy, and he's still laughing at me. And he looks at me and he goes, "See that those shelves over there, they're empty?" Okay, never mind. He said, "Every heater we had was on those shelves." They had so many people in there that were walking around with the insulation noodles.
Oh, really?
Ah.
Now, what gets me, we've had a cold snap a couple of weeks ago. So they didn't just build a house or just move into a house. So I don't understand the difference. We had the same precaution 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago.
Well, it's supposed to be cold, cold, cold here for a whole week or more, 10 days. Like,
Well, our
like
high
at night,
today,
nighttime sub-zero, daytime like 6 to 12.
well, right now we're at 51 degrees, right?
Yeah,
It's going down now. It was 55, it's going down to 51. It's 51 right now.
it's
Tomorrow morning.
16, it's 16 degrees here, Joe.
Well, in the morning we're supposed to be like
Yes.
28, right? And the high all week until Friday won't be above 40.
Yep. That's cold for living down there close to New Orleans.
Yeah, considering that 3 of the days we're not going to get above 34.
Yeah.
You know that, and so that
So
and that's the days
it's just gonna be
snow.
at the freezing level.
Right, and it's gonna
And
snow.
when you add in the wind,
Mhm.
makes it feel
Yeah.
even colder.
Yeah.
They're saying no. Remember, I live 1 mile. It's 1.2 miles from I-12. They're saying north of I-12 wind chills are going to be around 2 degrees. Now, what's that 1.2 mile going to do? Ain't going to make much of a difference.
Now you're gonna have
Gonna be-
cold wind chills all week.
Yeah.
You got your electric blankets out, or
But no, I don't have any. I'll be good. I got sweats. Fumble that ball. That ball was sliding on the touchdown. Oh, it would have been. Go away. This is the last thing I'm giving you, so I'm not eating. You fumble that ball, watch that ball scoot around.
look at how cold it is there, Joe.
Yeah, look at it, watch the ball scoot on the ground.
Oh,
That ball looked like somebody was doing curling up in Canada. Look, Wilvia Cole, when he run around with a Hawaiian shirt on, look at that.
Yeah. Well, it's mid-70s here at the moment. And we're going into the 90s again.
It was 70 degrees here yesterday. With
90,
15, 16,
91.
20 degrees less now.
Yeah, mid-90s yesterday. We've had 2 days in a row. This will be the 3rd day. And I think there's one more tomorrow.
That's about to be a touchdown.
look at him down there in the end zone doing snow angels.
Yeah. So where's everybody at? They're playing Fortnite?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they're playing. Well, Jackson Gaming's on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, birds of a feather flock together, Joe.
Seems that way, yeah.
So my son texted me. My Marine Corps son texted me. He's expecting 2 to 4 inches of snow. I said, we're supposed to. They're saying they are saying that I will have 3 to 6. So that's what they're saying. But he saw the video, the little short video, the little search and rescue for the drone,
Yeah.
and he said, I'm glad you wrote in there that old white man can't jump. He said, I was about to tell you that. He said, y'all need to quit getting together. He said, because y'all gonna get in trouble. Touchdown. Well, look at that snow coming down. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be. It's gonna be here. I'm just hoping.
Look at
I'm
that.
hoping, like I said, I'm hoping I can get to that little duck pond Oh, he's not. That's not a touchdown. I don't know. I gotta look at that one again. They may not call it. He may have been down right before it.
Mhm.
Oh, he's down. He's down.
He's down.
Yeah,
Okay.
his forearm was down. Yeah, he's not in. Oh, they're gonna give it to him. You know why they're gonna give it to him?
They called us in.
Yeah, but they're reviewing it. I got a commercial now. You know why they're gonna review it? Because his elbow touched and that ball was like right there. So they're probably gonna say, yeah, we'll give it to him.
Well, he did a little coochie, you know.
Yeah, but
When he was
They
on
gotta
the
have
ground, it was like he was crawling.
yeah, that's why I'm thinking they might call it back. They could. I'm gonna
See, there it
say,
is, down. His arms went down. The ball was
yeah,
down.
I'm thinking he's down.
Yeah, but
I'm
if
thinking
he's
they're
down, they'll just give him a tush push, you know, and go in.
But
Because
he's down.
it's only
Soon as
third.
he touches, he's down.
Yeah, but
That's
third
it.
down. No, the what next play?
Well, that's all right. You can stop him. But make him do that play. Don't just give it to him. See, I'm hoping that we do get the snow. I'm hoping we don't get the slush. I'm hoping we don't get the ice first.
Yeah.
Because then stop, go away. Y'all
Now, do
just
you
ask
have
them,
ice
go.
melt there at the house?
I don't have nothing here. Why would I have that?
I've got it in the garage. I've got the buckets full of ice melt, and I can throw it out there.
I'm not going anywhere. But the only thing I want to do, like I said, if I have a chance, I want to go right down the street. It's like a quarter of a mile to that turn on the Flowers Road where the duck pond is that I just flew.
Yeah.
Because that one will it should be cold enough that it should ice over. And the way the fountains blow, the wind's blowing right now, the tree next to the fountain is starting to get the spray on it. So it'll have the ice all hanging off of it.
So
And the
it'll be an
snow and all of that.
icicle tree. Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to get over there and fly just what I flew yesterday with all the snow.
Well, what you do is you take Johnny with you, and you tell him, okay, you can do this, Johnny.
Johnny's too far away. I'm not trying to drive to him. Johnny's going to probably get about 8 inches of snow. I think they're going to get more than us. Yeah, he wasn't in.
No, I don't think he was in either, but you never know.
Yeah, they didn't give it to him. Third down.
They didn't?
Nope. 4th and goal now. They didn't make it. False start. They didn't make it anyway. Call a false start. They're gonna have to kick it now. But he didn't make it in.
He didn't make it in with a tush push. It's just coming up here on here now.
Yeah, but they had a penalty on the play. They're gonna do a field goal. Dominic, you ought to see this. All the players out there on their hands and knees kicking the dirt off the snow off the field so the guy get a spot to kick.
And there's and they're squinting too.
Oh, it is terrible. This looks like the Green Bay game. I mean, that snow's coming down.
They're clearing down a spot for the kicker.
Look at the kick. Look at the picture they're going to show from the back of the kicker from a distance getting the ball. You could barely see him because it's so white. It's getting to be a whiteout situation.
Yep.
Mm.
Wow.
Look at him, how he's squinting.
Well, no. Yeah, because you're going to get glare off everything.
I'm surprised he made it. He just put it through.
Yeah, you got 70,000 idiots in there. There's no way I would have went. You got to figure there's 70,000 people that got to get home. How many cars in the parking lot are gonna have to go through all this?
Oh, can you imagine the traffic jam? Oh, man.
That's why I said I
I
wouldn't.
know that-
Oh, look at this
well,
picture. The
I
picture
know
from the
the
field
traffic
from the
jam.
side.
As I said, I know the traffic jam from 100,000 people.
Oh yeah. Well, we're talking with snow though.
Oh, no, it's never snowed here.
Yeah. They showed a angle view of the field, Dominic.
Hmm.
You can't see any. All you see is a cover of white, and you can barely see the lines that they're brushing off when they can. I guarantee you, they've got about an inch and a half of snow right now.
Yeah, and it just started snowing it when they started the game. For the first half, it was raining. Turned to snow.
Oh, no.
But then you got the ice too.
Yep.
Yeah, in the beginning of the game, the field's not bad, you know. Well, it's gonna be whoever fumbles last. That's what it's gonna be. Go lose. What gets me is that you got Los Angeles playing that is not used to playing in this kind of weather,
No.
right?
Mm.
And they got their chance to go to
See,
the national
there's
championship
what they're
game.
showing you when it was raining. Then it changed over to snow.
Yeah, I saw that. So the national championship game, they're in the game to get to the national championship game, and they got to play in this stuff.
Yep.
That's why they keep saying the NFL needs every stadium to be a dome stadium.
Mm.
To be fair.
Well, they make enough money. Every stadium should be a dome stadium.
I agree.
I mean, it's like they're charging $1,000 a car to park.
Yeah, for the year. Just think if the Super Bowl was today up there in that.
Yep. Why in the hell would they think they can run the ball?
Oh, you can run. You got a better chance on running right now. The pass is good, but you got a better chance on running because the running back is the guy in control. He should have his footing. He should know where he's going, and he should have an extra advantage on a defensive player.
Look at that.
When I used to play,
the defender didn't get stopped at all. He just walked right through the line.
Yeah. What I would do when I was playing, if it was a muddy day, I had the control to know that all I needed to do was wait till the last minute and do a little jug, and I knew where I was going, and I guarantee somebody's going to slide.
He got a first down throwing the ball.
Yeah, but you have an advantage when the footing's bad to beat a guy with the ball. Oh, I'm glad that ball went out of bounds. His arm got hit before it came forward. And if they would have called that a fumble, I would have lost I'd have lost everything. Because they didn't do that for Mahomes yesterday. They called it incomplete pass.
Yeah.
They called one against the Texans yesterday where Mahomes was a runner and they all slid down at the same time. The two Texas guys went over the top of him and hit each other, and they called roughing the passer. They didn't even hit him.
Unbelievable.
But that's how it is, you know. They showed 4 plays that were called in the game, and it was all on, and they showed that Floppy did. When the guy touched him and he wailed his arm like a punk, you know? He thought he was Captain Jack Sparrow running down a plank.
Oh, look at that.
I just want somebody to play them and just completely destroy them. I really do.
Mm.
Joe Fodolio this morning came on and got kind of cocky.
What? Look at this guy. He just gets right in the way. Boom.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Yeah. Yeah, he got kind of cocky with me, right?
Mm.
And they got the ball again. He dropped the ball, slipped right out of his hand. But he got kind of cocky and he said, I said, they're going to lose. They're getting ready to lose. And he says, yeah, we'll lose probably in 26.
Mm.
You know, and then I told him, I said, so they play on the 26th? That's what you're saying? I said, that's when the next game is, the 26th. Yeah, they'll probably lose. And he just kind of laughed and said, yeah, you got me on that one. I said, watch out.
Oh, fumble, and they recovered it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Philadelphia got the ball. I don't want Philadelphia with the ball.
Well, I don't know
Dominic
how
Joe-
you would handle a football because it's leather.
Yeah, it's
In
it's,
this kind
it's,
of
and it's
snow,
hard.
it'd be just,
It's frozen too.
yep.
That'd
Yeah,
be
Joe
fun.
Fodolio did the best Laura impression this morning. He said, shut up, Joe. And when he said that, I said, Joe, I said, let me explain something to you. I said, those are fighting words. I said, I'd take you back in that bando, me and you, that you fly at. And he's laughing, right? I said, but it's about to snow, so I'm not driving to Houston in the snow. And then Flying Flynn, everybody laughing. Johnny was even laughing. I said, let's wait till the snow's over. I'm on my way. You know, fighting words.
I would hesitate to, I wouldn't hesitate to say, I think the Rams are gonna lose.
Not over yet, though. We got 10 minutes left, and it's only a 4-point game. If they could hold them again to a field goal, it's only a 7-point game. But bottom line, both teams are at a disadvantage right now.
Oh, yeah. But it seems like the Philadelphia team is not as that big a disadvantage as the LA, because the LA has Matthew Stafford, that used to be from Detroit.
Mm.
And he's not handling the weather at all.
Well, he played in Detroit in a dome. He's playing out there in a dome. Yeah.
Right.
But that's all right. Everybody's got cold hands right now. Shoot. The top of their helmets, Dominic, have little patches of snow on them like old man's ball spot. That's crazy.
Yeah, but they're probably gonna get a field goal, don't you think?
I wouldn't. Don't count on it. It's
They'll be
about
down by
50 yards, about 40 yards. It's 4th and 4. They're not punting it. They're going for it. You know, they're gonna try to jump them off. I don't think they're gonna really go this play. 4th and 4 on the 30, the 32-yard line. I guess that's where it's at. I can barely tell. Well, they put an overlay. They got an overlay on the picture. You know how they do the yellow line? They've got an overlay on it, putting numbers on the field like the snow's missing.
Oh, they're not going with a kicker. 4th and 4.
No, they made it. They made
Did
it.
they make it? Okay.
Yeah. But you see, they made it. But if you look at the play, the guy came up and pushed one of the defenders, and the same thing happened yesterday in the Kansas City game, and they called it offensive pass interference. Same thing, exact same play, but it wasn't no offensive pass interference here. There's the NFL rules and there's Kansas City rules. And it sounds like, people always bitch about it and complain about it. Like, oh, we're just jealous. No, it's just look at it.
Yeah, I know. I know the feeling.
That guy slipped and fell. He only got a yard.
No, I know.
Yeah. Well, they come out passing the next one. I'm that far ahead. I'm a whole play ahead of you.
See, you're seeing it ahead of time. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I've got a whole play ahead of you. You should be getting ready to see the play right now. But I'm on 3rd and 4.
See, they just finished the third down where the guy ran out of bounds.
Yeah. Now it's 4th down and 5. He lost a yard on the next one. They're kicking this time. You see, all it takes is one guy to just run and somebody to slip, and he's gone. And I get a kick out of seeing all the linemen on their hands and knees, and they're using their hand to scrape the dirt off. I mean, the snow off the field
Mhm.
to give them a clean spot.
For the kicker, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he can make this one. Oh, yeah, he got it. He got it. Again, he squeaked it in.
Mm.
7-point lead.
Interesting.
I've kicked the ball in the rain, and it was just rain, and it was like kicking. The ball was wet. It was like kicking like a rock. But I've never kicked it. I've never kicked it in a what you call it. Hey, Mark. Look who's in the chat. TJ, you need to come on. TJ.
But as it stands right now, if that's the plan you were told, then I guess that's the plan we'll work with.
Hey, TJ, he's back.
Yes, he's
I
back.
got some questions for you.
Yeah, come on here, TJ. Joe wants to talk to you.
Want to know if you bought my T-shirt? Dominic, since I don't have anybody here I need to worry about, like my son using a washing machine, I
Mhm.
take my stuff off, throw them in the washing machine. When it gets to the level, I use it, right? I got enough
Mhm.
clothes that I could probably go almost a month if I
Mhm.
needed to.
Yep.
If I needed to. So I've been going about every 3 weeks and then deciding I'm gonna wash because I don't feel like redoing my drawer like that,
Yeah.
So I went through and I emptied all the clothes. And then the worst part about it, I've been dumping in this big hamper when they come out the dryer and just picking them out of there.
Mhm.
So today I threw it all in the
Yeah,
bed,
that's what
covered my
I
whole
do.
bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I covered my whole bed.
Yeah, I
Went
just
through,
put it in
folded
a
all of
corner.
these. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
easier.
just put it in a corner and just take it when I need it.
That's right. That's the best way. It's the easiest way. I work hard,
Yeah.
So today I pulled the drawer out and put it on the bed. Took everything out both drawers that I
Hey,
use
Perry Ann, how's it going?
for shorts and
Hello.
underwear and everything. Hey, Perry Ann. So I went through and I finally went through and took all the old shirts that were a little faded, messed up, stacked them up, and I threw them away. I didn't even
Mhm.
keep them for rags. Threw them away.
Mhm.
I took about half of them, and there's a lot of them that they needed to go. One of them I'll sleep in that said that I was vaccinated, but I still want to stay away from everybody. Like that. Want everybody to stay away from me. And it was getting holes underneath the arms and everything. I don't even want it for a rag. I must have threw away about 14 items today. But everything is nice and neat, packed away in the drawers again. But I also had like 10 new shirts that I didn't have back there. I had just somewhere else. So I got all those together, and those are nice packed in there now. I was doing a purge.
Yeah.
How much time's left, Joe?
6-12. And it just sacked the quarterback.
Okay.
Oh, see,
That's what you got.
you're ahead of me.
Yeah. You see, that's why it's better to run the ball right now, because if he would have handed it off, the way they're coming at him right now, that guy would have been wide open running up the field.
Yeah, you don't want to
I
get
would
him
do the same play.
intercepted at this time.
So he just handed the ball off, the guy got 7 yards.
Oh, did he?
But the thing is, it's going to be 3rd and like 7 because they lost like 7.
Mm.
So I'm saying you've got to do a play action. If you do a play action, it's 3rd and 10. They got the 7 yards back.
Yeah.
So if they do a play action, then you kind of make them bite a little bit. But if they're going to rush, right now they're going to rush. Do the same play action fake and hand it to the guy, let him go. Everybody's up on the line. If you can get through that line. See, they try to pass and it got tipped.
They just said on the TV it's 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
What happened? What
4th and
happened,
10.
Joe? Did they get a first down or no?
So it's 4th and 10 now.
Oh,
Like I said, he went to
shit.
pass the ball and he got tipped. Tipped at the line. So I'm saying right now, the best thing you can do is keep that ball on the ground. Too many factors in the game. The snow's even letting up, so well, this is going to be the determining factor. It's 4:47, 4th quarter, and Philadelphia's got the ball in at 22, on their 22.
Mm-hmm.
Got to stop them. Who plays in the next game?
The Ravens and somebody else.
Bills.
In Buffalo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hang on.
Ravens and Bills, I think.
Hey,
Anthony.
Hey,
hey, there he is.
what's up?
Hey,
Hey,
We meet again.
Boy, there's some good tea. This tea is pretty good.
we want to hear about the cruise.
Oh man, look,
I'm gonna listen.
I hope it's here this time because I wanted to show David this video that I did because we were well here I don't think it's on here yet.
Well, sadly,
but-
David's not on here, but okay.
Yeah. So all right. So I'll just share my screen. Share. All right. So here's okay. So this was.
You don't have any videos? All you got pictures?
No. Well, this is me and my mom, and that's my little nephew.
Wow.
I think we were at a bar. We were at a bar on the ship called Playmakers. And then
So you're taking the little nephew to the bar already? Had a boy.
Yeah, he just wandered in there. He just kind of wandered up in there, and we were like, "Oh, hey!" And then this was this was like on the main floor.
Inside, yep.
And then they had a little pizza bar here. And
What
then, like,
was what was the cruise line?
It was
Oh, you
what the heck
know,
was it? Oh, yeah, you know, Royal Caribbean. That's what
Royal
it was.
Caribbean. Okay.
Yeah. And then they had a little Irish pub over here, and then there was like a little another little bar over here, and then let's see, and then
How was your rooms?
it was pretty nice. This was like on the main floor as well. There's like a big, huge melting lollipop.
That looks like a giant penis behind you.
Yeah, yeah. There's a big giant lollipop. And then let's see. This was one of the shows that was going on Royal Caribbean.
Outside.
They were doing, yeah. Here's a little video right here. It's like a minute. Let's see. Where's the play?
Right down in the middle down there.
Oh. I saw it and then there it is. This was like on I think either the back or the front. I think it was like the back of the boat where they were doing all the water shows. Up a little bit where.
Oh, look at there, Joe.
Yeah, see that.
Yeah, this is crazy. Like some of these acts were pretty wild.
LA's getting trounced now. It's 28-15.
Yeah.
And let's see. I think this was in I think Coco Cay. I think that was our first stop.
Oh, a lot of ships up together.
Yeah. And let's see where else.
Well, it's a good thing you're not a heavy drinker. You wouldn't know which ship to get on.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna be like, what ship is this? Oh yeah, this was pretty funny right here. This was in the men's bathroom and like in front of the urinals, and so like this lady's like, she's like, oh my.
So my question, what was the name of it? Is it Royal Caribbean? What was the name of the ship?
What was the name of the ship?
It was what the heck? Sovereign of the Seas.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
Captain Ray was on a cruise too.
Yeah, he was. I don't think he was on Royal Caribbean though. They had.
He was on,
they had this. They had a show here. It was called Flight Dare to Dream. That show was amazing. It was so much fun. And like they had this suspended in the air, and it was like flying like. And there was a guy sitting inside, and he was flying like over our heads inside the thing, and that was pretty wild looking.
Wow.
Yeah, it's cool. And
Cool.
then there was a video I did, but I don't see it showing up here yet. Maybe it might take a while, but I did a video of me. They had a carousel on the ship, and I did a video of me just like we were just circling around on the carousel, and I did a video of myself on the carousel, but I don't see it on here yet.
TJ's a bum.
Hey.
Shut up, Rod.
Hello, Rod.
Since he was on here, I had to jump on.
Hey, Ron, how you doing?
Good. I saw TJ too. Had to come
And
in.
Ron.
Yeah.
We're celebrity
Ron and
team.
Rod.
I appreciate y'all coming on and showing the love, man. Appreciate y'all.
There was
Yeah.
no love it,
I
Sean.
mean,
Well,
I'm just y'all too.
usually all the time you're eating while you're on there. How was the food on the ship?
The food was pretty good. I had biscuits and gravy one morning for breakfast, but the biscuits weren't soft. They were kind of like hard looking, like you cut into them.
Bones.
It wasn't easy to cut into, so. But yeah, overall the food was good. We got room service like mostly every morning, and we had a balcony. We had a balcony room that overlooked the. Let's see if I could find a picture of that.
What was your destinations?
We went to Coco Cay. We went to Jamaica, and then we went to
No, she went by herself.
she went by herself. No, we went.
You're
we
making
went
me
to,
crazy.
we
Yeah.
went to we went to normally we would go to Ochos Rios, Jamaica, but we went to Falmouth, Jamaica, which was pretty nice because Ochos Rios is kind of annoying because like you climb the falls and then you walk in through like the little the market there, and you have everybody coming up to you all up in your face about come buy this, come buy that, or whatever. And it's so annoying. You can't even enjoy yourself. But Falmouth was pretty cool because we went, they had the shops and you could just walk in leisurely and just kind of look around without people like bugging you and nagging you.
Ron would probably like to hear about the hot babes that were out there.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Dude, Ron,
Hello, Mike.
I should have put you in my pocket and brought you along, man. You would have had
Yeah.
a ball, man.
You don't want to be in
would've been-
TJ's
there would've-
pocket.
there were so many girls on that ship. Oh my gosh, you would your job probably would have been like on the floor the whole time.
I wouldn't stay in your pocket long. Yeah.
Yeah, like I would have pulled you out. Like, look, Ron, go walk around, go make some friends. But yeah,
That
then
doesn't sound like pulling you out of the pocket.
we went to Haiti. We went to Haiti too. Haiti was pretty cool. It was pretty neat there. So, but yeah, we had a good time. The shows were pretty fantastic. They had drones on the ship because we went to we went to an ice skating show, and right at the beginning they had like all these little drones like circling around like in a circle, and they were lighting up all over the place. And like at the end, as we were walking out, I wanted to find out like who was operating the drones and like what kind were they. So like I was wanting to go back in, but they wouldn't let me back in. I totally forgot I wanted to ask that question. So
Well,
like
TJ, they're programmed drones run by a computer, and there's an operator just sitting there.
oh yeah, that's probably what it is. That's probably what it was. But it was cool though. I was like, whoa, look at all those drones just circling around there. It's pretty neat.
So Ron, what have you been up to?
I'm still feeling I still got my sea legs. I still feel like I'm
Are
kind
you
of
still
floating around.
doing the sea wobble?
Yeah, the sea wobble, yeah. Pretty crazy.
Went out and shoveled snow again today.
You were what?
Out shoveling snow again.
Oh, how much snow did you get up there?
Just a couple inches last night, but trying to stay up on it.
How much snow do you guys have over there?
Depends on where you're at. Here, maybe 4 or 5, 6 inches. But over
Oh, okay.
20 minutes from here, where I hunt, there's almost 2 feet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I bet you're ready for it to go away though.
Yeah.
Like, I've had enough of this. It's time for you to go away.
Yep. Yeah, it's supposed to be cold. It's not. Well, tonight it's supposed to be like 15 below. Paul, you getting that Arctic vortex over your way?
Yes. It's supposed to be a high of maybe 6 degrees all week and a low of sub-zero.
Our high
you're
for the
still
week is
warmer
right
than-
now.
You're still warmer than Fargo.
Oh, they're saying tonight, tomorrow night it's going to be cold as snot, but Tuesday let's go back up into the 30s.
And
Well,
Ron knows
no,
what it's
I'm-
like in Fargo or Bismarck
We're
in
gonna-
the middle of winter.
We're projected 3 to 6 inches of snow.
That's right. You're getting nastier weather down your way than I am up here.
Yeah, and we're supposed to be like 28 in the morning, and the high tomorrow is supposed to be like 34. And then the moisture's coming in, and it's gonna get down to 24 with the moisture. So that's what they expect. We got a good snow band coming through.
Oh shit.
I'm staying warmer than you, Joe.
Can you imagine down by New Orleans, they're expecting snow? Holy cow.
Thursday morning, 35. That's the lowest this week for us. Friday morning, 37, and then climbs back up into the 40s. And shit, next week we go into the 70s.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So it's gonna go down and go back up again.
Yeah, which means it'd be almost 80 down your way.
Oh,
TJ,
We're-
when do you go back to work again, TJ?
I go back tomorrow, but I
Well-
gotta go. I
Just today.
gotta go pick up my car tomorrow because right before we left, when I was coming home from work one night, some guy in the complex backed into me and put a nice little dent in my car and little scratches here and there. So I had to go get that repaired while I was gone. So I got to get my.
Well, at least it wasn't as big as the dent in your head.
Yeah.
Hey, he's got the jokes, man. He's got the jokes.
We're at 1 degree centigrade, so that's about 34.
Well, you don't want to know.
Is-
Hey, TJ, did you run into Ray anywhere?
Did what?
Did you run into Ray?
No, he was on a
I-
different cruise
no, 'cause
line.
We were on two different ships, so I didn't see him.
Yeah.
That would have been cool though if he was on one of the Royal Caribbean ships though.
I just wondered whether you might have bumped into him in one of the ports you stopped at.
No, because I think the ship that he sailed on, they probably went to different ports than I did.
Yeah, those big ships rotate in and out of ports. Yeah. So Ron, you ever been on a cruise, Caribbean cruise?
I have never. That's one thing in my life I've never done.
Mhm.
Well, you're going to have to do it because TJ says Royal Caribbean is the one that's got the hot bait on it. You know.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I think all cruise ships have hot chicks on them because like they got a new one when we were getting off the ship today. When we were coming down like a little escalator thing, and they had a banner of a picture of one of the new ships. I think it's called Stars of the Seas.
Star of the Sea. Yep.
Yeah.
Were you check? Your wife was with you. Wasn't she when?
Yeah. We were on we were on Sovereign of the Seas. So
Another sack.
No, on this trip.
yeah, and I think she went on. She was with me on one of the last ones.
Ron, I get the feeling that TJ's wife doesn't pay a lot of attention to what he's watching or looking at or what.
Hey, don't
Yeah,
hurt.
because like there's so many people because sometimes like she'll be ahead of me or she'll be behind me and I'm just kind of.
Yep, dark sunglasses like Dominic has on.
Yeah, that's what you know.
Oh
to do.
yeah,
Thanks.
yeah.
Pair of dark sunglasses.
Yeah,
That's how you do it.
yeah.
I got some work done last night and today on one of my drones. This guy.
Oh no.
So this is the one that I put the 04 air unit in, or one of them. And I had, anyways, I went back and I went back and reprinted all this TPU and redid the entire thing. So it used to have sort of a typical cage on the front with the GPS on top of the cage. And I had some fins. I'll have to find one of the older pictures of this guy.
Oh, is
So-
this your new one? This is your new one you're working on?
No, this is that red 5-inch, which I've brought down there before. I just reworked it so that I can put the 04 air unit in it. So it's a pain in the ass to like
Another pump.
adjust TPU and crap. So the problem I ran into is I used the standard print, and for whatever reason, and I think it's because he set the camera back inside of the print a little too far back in. I was actually seeing props in my camera view, and I was like, ah, crap. Now I have to adjust his crap. But
Now,
I ended up
are those props two different colors? Because the ones in the back look like they're darker than the ones in the front, or is
No.
it just
it's
light?
just the lighting, just the
Okay.
The
lighting.
lining.
So it's supposed to be red, but translucent red looks more like orange.
Yeah, it does.
It's kind of weird. You know, the Emax Avians are theoretically red, but you look at them and go, that looks orange to me. Yeah. The downside to translucent orange. And let me see here. Let me find the other picture. Oh wait. Yeah.
Yeah, the wife had so much fun. She's passed out on the couch right now.
Awesome. That's the one I showed you. Here we go.
She was snoring just a little bit ago.
Well, good. I'm glad she had a good time.
Yeah.
So
Well,
there you go. Now
If they've got
the
this,
right and the left, which was the front and the back in the other picture, are the
Yeah.
right color. This is what it looks like from the front too.
if they've got this much snow in Philadelphia, how much are they going to have in Buffalo?
We got snow in Philly.
Oh,
Oh,
we
yeah.
noticed in the field.
Have you not seen? Are you not watching the game?
No.
The pitch is white.
The field, not the pitch. The field.
It's a pitch.
The pitch,
We're not
The
in the UK.
the ground.
The field.
The AstroTurf.
Field,
The
ground, pitch.
gridiron.
Well, it's a field because of where it is. Over here, it's a ground.
It can't be a
And in
field.
England-
No grass.
Shit.
Hey, Dominic, should I tell him about my property?
Property.
His
Got some
da-
property.
he got 200 or 100 tea bags.
100 tea bags for $2.19.
Oh my
Property.
God.
$2.19 is all he paid.
Black Lipton flow through tea bags for great value for Walmart. And they
And he
taste
said,
great
and he
in
says
the
it works
microwave.
good. You just put it in a cup, add water, and
In the
put it in the
microwave.
microwave, right?
Right.
And that makes it proper
Or you
tea.
could just boil the water and just put it in there like that.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
takes too long to boil the
Don't put
water.
it in the
Crap.
It's
microwave.
easier to microwave it for a minute and a half.
Forgot.
Yeah.
I need to go to the mailbox. I may have some parts in the mailbox.
There you go.
Then you put a little cream in it and a little. Sometimes I put the cream in it before I do the tea bag.
You shouldn't put cream in tea. You
And he
should put
puts a little dab of honey in there.
just ordinary
Well,
milk.
then-
I like honey and tea. That's pretty good for you.
Cream's
You gotta
fine.
put the cream and the lemon. That's what you gotta have.
Oh
I
God.
put honey in my coffee every morning.
You either have milk or lemon, not both.
So here's what the front nose looked like before, and the top. So it was a typical cage kind of thing, and I modified it and put the GPS on the top because the print they had was the GPS off the ass end, which is it sucks because you don't want to put the GPS under the antennas from the air unit.
How the hell do they manage to throw to people in this snow? You can't even see where they're at.
Depends on the color of the helmet. Depends on the color of the helmet.
Well, the helmets are blue, but the uniform's white.
Yeah, that's okay. You can still see the helmet. That's all that matters. You know, my freshman year in high school, we played one game. It was snowing so hard that when our punter kicked the ball the one time, nobody knew where it was at. It came down next to nobody in the middle of nowhere. Nobody.
Well, they've just
It
come
took
back.
everybody a second to go, oh, the ball's over here. Jesus.
Uh,
Because it literally got lost. I mean,
They've
20
just
feet in
done
the air,
that.
it was gone. You couldn't see it.
They did a pump.
was the ball white too?
It was a football. It's brown. Oh, and it was at
God,
night. And it was
I
a
don't
night
believe that.
under the lights. And he kicked it
threw it.
kind of high. So it went above the lights. You couldn't see shit.
Yeah.
He just caught a really long throw. That was pretty good. The Eagles are at the 21-yard line now.
I was the punter for 3 years.
You kicked some pretty good field goals.
No, punter.
Not as a punter.
Okay, yeah.
I could punt like a madman. I couldn't kick field goals for shit.
You see,
No.
Especially after I got my knee ripped up. But if I'd have had an actual snapper, I'd have got a big time scholarship. That's all I got to say. My senior year in warm-ups, we were snapping it from the 50. And I was put in the air, hitting the back of the end zone. So I was punting at 60 yards.
No, I don't have anything. Go.
The problem was the snapper I had would fucking poop down his goddamn leg during the game because somebody was going to hit him. And I ended up, God knows where the ball was. Sometimes it'd roll back to me. Sometimes I'd jump 10 feet in the air to grab it. Way to my right, way to my. When he had nobody over him, he was fine. So if I'd ever actually had a real fucking snapper, my average would have been way high enough that they would have, yeah.
Wow.
I could have been something.
Where'd you take that picture behind you? Looks like a pretty nice picture.
Here. That was
Oh.
probably the Ormond Beach Park.
Oh, okay.
Sunrise.
Nice.
But PJ, are you glad to be back home?
Kind of, sort of. I mean, I don't know. Vacations are fun, but I know it's not reality. So, but like, I don't know. Like, it's kind of a bummer. Like coming home from vacations, like, man, I wish this trip could just go on for like a few more days. They had this one bar. It was called the Bionic Bar. And what it was they had these two robots. They were like bionic arms, and you select like the drink that you want, and they'll make it for you. And then they put it in this thing, and you tap your CPAS card, and the drink comes to you. It was pretty cool looking. See if I could find it.
Philadelphia quarterback just got sacked.
Yeah, no, it's not in my pictures right now. It might come up later.
That's LA quarterback.
Yeah, like I think it was like every other day they made little animal towels or towel animals out of our towels, and they put them on the bed for us.
What was yours? A big snake?
Well, no, ours we had whoops, hold on here, I'll show you. See. Screen share. Share. Do this. This was one of them right here. I think this was like I don't know, like some kind of, I don't know what it was.
It's like the back end of a woman.
Yeah, I don't know. And then they made us a bear one time. And then there was an elephant.
Thank you.
Oh, here's us at the here's the Bionic Bar. See the two things, and then above there was the alcohol they used to make the drinks. It was pretty cool looking.
Looks like it's game over.
Not the
Yeah.
best.
It should have been a pass interference though. As he was coming out his break, he was holding him.
Is that the wife?
They didn't call that though.
Yeah, that was my wife with me.
I've never met her.
Yeah, she's from Michigan.
Okay.
I hold that against her, but you know.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
So here's that new
looks
three, the new 3-inch that I built.
Oh yeah,
Since I-
that's the same. That's the same
since
one.
I-
Maddie got, except his
Did it?
is the green one.
Yeah, I built it first, and then I built me a red one that I fought for more than 3 weeks, and now it fried an ESC, so I'm waiting on a new board flight controller to come in. So I was like, fuck it, I'll build another one because we were having problems tuning them. So I stuck some slightly different motors on this version since we had similar problem where it sort of kept dropping out of the sky, sort of desyncing kind of thing. We were having tuning issues, but you know, I built my second one and I was using the same flight controller he had, and I gave up on it and tried a Flywoo, and we had the same issues. So we literally had virtually identical drones doing the same thing. I changed the flight controller and still had similar kind of issues, which told me it had to be something with the motors, which I was worried about when I put those motors or got those motors for that drone anyway. They're basically the same motors that are on my GEP-RC domain. They're 2103.5s, but these are those are 2800. The GEP is 2650 kV. So they're both
Okay.
high. These motors by iFlight, these are Zings, but they're only 2300 kV. So it's about 20% less RPM, which is good because we're talking 6S pushing a 3-inch prop instead of a 5-inch prop that it was designed for. Which means it doesn't take much power to actually push the damn prop. That was the other thing with the other ones. If I changed
Okay.
props or went to a higher pitch, I could
I'll get
kind of get it to behave better.
What's
I'll
that,
get that
Dominic?
out. So I'll see you guys another time. Bye-bye.
Okay, Dominic. Hey, thanks for
Dominic,
coming
we'll
in.
see you.
Okay, Dominic.
No worries. See you.
So this one passed the hover test at the house. I went flying yesterday. I got it in the air, but it just kind of wasn't acting right. I didn't put it up very high, just in case it had the same behavior. Anyways, I got it back and got it landed. The throttle wasn't responding the way that it should have been responding, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I went into Betaflight and got to looking at it, and I went, oh, fuck, I screwed up Betaflight setup. So I had it set to a 4 kilohertz PID loop, even though the board is support 8, but I was using DShot 600 as the motor protocol. So if you're using 4K, you need to be using DShot 300. So the timing between those two was off, and I think that's what was causing it to act a little funky. And after I landed, then I changed it, and then the damn thing didn't want to arm, so I just put it up. Now I completely went through Betaflight again, now that I'm awake, and just tried it in the house, and it armed. Yay. So tomorrow, after all this shit quits raining on us, I'll take it out and fly it around. My guess is it's going to fly perfectly fine. Which
All you can
means
do is put it in the air
just
and
change,
test
which
it,
means change the motors. Although I gave Maddie the setting. I told Maddie set motor power to 80%, which would pretty much match what these motors are putting out.
I tried
So-
reaching out to him when I got back home, and then
He's sick
called him
right
on-
now.
What's wrong with him?
Sick.
Oh,
Cold, fever, pretty bad because I was supposed to go down yesterday. And in fact, I was on my way down and he pinged me and said, don't come down. I'm too sick. I think I'm going to the hospital.
oh shit.
I presume that's I don't know if they got health insurance. So if they don't have health insurance, it's the normal. Everybody goes to the ER because the ER is required by law to see you.
Yeah.
So he was
Like,
pretty sick. He
well-
told me Friday night that he was kind of under the weather. So
Yeah, because
Got
well,
worse.
well, I did have my phone with me, but I didn't have internet access, so I had to put my phone on airplane mode while we were on the ship. But then when we got back to Miami today, I turned off airplane mode, and all my text messages and everything comes through.
Yeah, he was trying to reach you. He eventually
Yeah.
found out that you were on this cruise. So, anyways,
Yeah.
that's what's up with Maddie. He's sick right at the moment.
Oh shit! I hope he feels better.
Why they want you on airplane mode? I don't
It is-
understand that.
Because when you're, I guess you have to. Because when you're when you're
Yeah, you know.
when you're not in the States or whatever, when you're overseas, it costs money to like I
Roaming,
guess,
you can get roaming charges.
yeah.
Hey, Ronnie, you gotta go work in the morning?
No, I'm off till Wednesday.
Oh, you got leisure time.
I'm off till Thursday.
There you go.
Yeah, I get tomorrow off. Microsoft added Martin Luther King Day and President's Day as 2 more holidays for us, like 6-7 years ago.
Oh, we've,
Yeah, I got the next 3 days off because of the weather. Everything's shut down.
we've just heard on our news that TikTok's back online again.
Yeah.
Trump's done the extension.
Hey Ron, are you going on that cruise with Bob Dempsey and all them in March?
No,
Yeah, I'd like to try and go, but I don't think I can afford it.
I'm having 6 days off in a row.
Oh,
I'm kind of enjoying it.
oh, there you go.
Problem is,
That's good.
I am a little bored though. It's cold as fuck outside.
Yeah.
Also, you'll
It's
notice
weird.
that that's kind of the
Live
same
streams.
lens hood on this guy. So that one I used on the red one was kind of the base of what I used to create this one on the purple one. But on this drone, this TPU is actually attached to a standoff, so you can actually move the camera up and down. The red drone, nope, it's locked in place, which is okay. I set the camera angle pretty high, which is fairly typical for most pilots. You tend to set it where you like to fly it, and then you probably don't adjust it. Not terribly often. Sometimes you do. So
TJ, it's good to hear you're back on dry land, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like it was like, man, being on the boat for I don't know, like, 'cause it's like repetitive, like doing the stuff, like doing everything every day. It's like, man, what else is there to do? I mean, like we went down some water slides and went and saw the shows and just kind of like eating and drinking. It's like, man, I think I'm gonna go on a diet after I get home. It's crazy. Man, I had steak last night. Oh my God, it was so good. The steak there, and then they had what's the freaking they had they had the snails inside this round like tin thing with like garlic and
Escargot.
yeah, escargot, yeah. Oh my God, that was good too. I think I got that pretty much every night.
No.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
escargot.
well, it's like when I go to Alaska up or at the lodge. Man, we come back, bring the boat in every night, and go up to the lodge. It's like, oh, God, we eat. Oof.
Yeah.
Hey, TJ, you said snails?
You said what?
You said snails?
Yeah,
Yeah.
some escargot.
Oh, shoot, all the money you pay, I thought they'd have fed you better.
No,
Right
like
over his head. Watch, now watch. What is some good tea?
some good tea.
I said something funny about the snails. He don't laugh. I said good tea, and he laughs.
That's funny. That was pretty good.
But what I want to know, TJ, is that funny?
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's
So at
pretty
the
good.
moment-
That's pretty good. It's pretty funny.
There's my two 04 drones.
Nice.
So the third one is gonna be my little 2.5 inch. I gotta work on modifying the TPU. I don't know whether I'm
Hey,
gonna
Paul.
use his 04 or use like I did on these two.
What's that, Joe?
You need to show TJ your newest drone.
Oh yeah.
Oh
let's see
yeah,
that.
there you go.
You've seen it before, haven't you, TJ?
I don't
No,
think
he was
so.
gone. You got it this week. He was gone.
So
Okay.
the,
I think-
come on, stupid thing.
I got a boogie.
Remember to take the gimbal cover off
All right, Ron. We'll see you.
You guys.
later on.
I
There.
got the flip.
Oh, you got the flip drone. Oh wow.
When you open it up, it turns on. Yeah, I sent mine back.
How's the camera on there?
Really good.
Yeah.
Mini 4K
It's a-
camera.
Yeah, it's the Mini 4 Pro.
Does it fly pretty
Mini 4
well?
Pro camera.
Yeah, flies like a pro.
Nice.
Go back tomorrow. That's
Uh-huh.
That's pretty interesting. It takes really good. Does it take good
Right.
pictures too?
why.
Yeah,
Why is it-
video and pictures.
Mhm.
It's got,
Still
it's
a
got,
Cinewoo.
it's you know, the Neo, what I didn't like about the Neo, it didn't have an SD slot. It's just got an SD slot.
Oh, for the SD card.
SD card, yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
TJ, that's what SD slot's for.
The Neo had 22 gigabytes of
what
onboard
is-
storage instead of an SD card. The Flip
it-
only got 2
does it-
gigabytes.
What do you use to fly with it?
Well, you can either use your phone, you can use
RC2,
the RC2 is what I'm using.
Oh, okay.
or you could let it do it on its own like the Neo.
Or the RCN3.
How
Yeah,
much?
RC
How much
three
is
too.
that? How much is that foldable drone?
A lot.
Oh, hi.
He paid
What's
Drone
39
itself
with the
is-
one battery and the RC N3.
$499,
439 in tax.
$439, yeah.
Well, that's not too bad. Did it come with a? Does it come with a case?
Nope.
No,
And if you want all the Fly More kit, it's like $899, I think, isn't it?
779.
something.
$779. Gives you the extra
Yeah.
batteries and the charging hub and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Wow.
I bought the same thing Paul had, but I wound up sending it back.
Before it
Yeah,
got
right.
Yeah, you got the
Because
Amazon.
it doesn't have remote ID on it,
on-
so I can't use it.
Yes, you can. You guys and your
No.
remote ID stuff.
No, remote ID is a kicker.
Hey, how
I'm
many
not gonna
times have
fly.
you run into an FAA inspector?
No, I'm not worried about that. I'm not flying over people either. If I fly that over people, I gotta have remote ID.
Only if you get caught.
But I don't want to get caught. You know,
Yeah, you can't get caught if there's no RID.
you can get caught if there's one in the crowd and they'll say, well, "How you got remote ID on that?" Well, I don't have it on there. Well, you're not flying it right. What happens if there's one in the crowd?
You know that drone that went through the plane?
Yeah,
It seems like it was, what was it, Ben Affleck? Was that
well,
star
they
went
said
and
that, but then
questioned?
they said that it wasn't his.
No.
They said it was from around his house.
Yeah, they said they questioned him, but they said it wasn't.
Yeah. Do you think he was actually going to tell him if he actually knew
Mm.
what the rules were? Of course not.
He ain't gonna tell anybody.
He's not going to tell him. And he's got so much money, they ain't going to.
Yeah, they're not gonna do anything to him either.
Exactly.
They'll probably say, "How much does it cost to fix it?" I'll write you a check. I'll give you cash. Not write
Yeah,
you a check.
exactly.
I don't want my name on anything. I'll give you cash.
He'll do
on.
this. He'll do this
Donation.
donation thing.
Yeah, let me. How much? I'll just look. I'll just give you the $180,000 and donate. I'll donate it to fix it.
It won't even cost that much to fix it. Hello, it's an aluminum wing.
Yeah, that's
Think about
cheap.
think about freaking World War II. How many goddamn bullet holes and flak holes were in planes that they patched up and sent it back out the next day?
Yeah, that's all they gotta do. They gotta put a patch over it, repaint it, and go.
Exactly. It's not that big. It's not that big a deal.
Well, it was only a Mini 3, wasn't it? How the hell did it make anything other than a scratch in the paintwork?
Went right through it.
Terminal velocity. The velocity, the speed of each of them.
Hit
Like
it
hitting a
just
rock.
right. Keep in mind, it's only aluminum. Something that's semi-solid can go through it.
Like if you take a little rock about the size of a quarter, and you on the top of an interstate with a car driving at 70 miles an hour, and you drop that thing down, it's like a bullet when it hits it. It'll go right through the windshield, and it could kill the driver.
I mean, look at those planes that have hit hail and the goddamn damage it does to the front end.
Yep.
True.
You know, the ironic part of it is, you know what's actually more dangerous to those damn planes and choppers?
Birds.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're so goddamn low that yeah, birds. Exactly. Birds are way more of a danger than the freaking drone in the air.
Especially if they get sucked into a jet engine.
Well, these are props, but it still could have got sucked into the engine and lost an engine. And there's probably not much for birds over the actual fire because of the smoke and the heat. But when they're dipping for water, around the lakes, shit ton of birds. So, anyways, I bet it was his drone. He knew what he was doing. Kind of makes you wonder how he couldn't hear that big honking plane, though.
Well, it looks like there's about as much snow on the floor here as there was at Philly.
And the other part of it, assuming he was the one, it kind of makes sense what he was doing. He wasn't actually sightseeing. It was, how fucking close is this shit getting to my house? I kind of understand that.
Hey, Ron, my son, the Marine son, says, "You mean to tell me we're supposed to trust the president as being endorsed by a Chinese company that is spying on Americans through the phone app? Like that? Kind of suspicious." Says, "Yes, you are. You got to trust them because," said, "the Chinese companies are in everything we're in, and they're not going to spy that way. They're going to put weather balloons over and let us know they're spying. They're not hiding it. They're showing us they're spying, you know."
And
Everything, every router, every Google device, every phone is listening. Just say something out there, say, "Man, I want some macaroni and cheese." Watch how many ads I'm going to have for macaroni and cheese coming up.
I want some macaroni and cheese.
Facebook does that for sure.
Yeah, you're going to start getting ads too now, TJ. Watch.
Get what?
You'll start getting ads on your phone about macaroni and cheese too now. Watch.
Yeah. I'm like, what? Macaroni
I think
and
I
cheese?
said this before, but to demonstrate how
But he
bad
likes it
Facebook
now.
can be, when Europe passed the GDPR privacy rules, Facebook took their servers out of Europe, put them in Africa so they didn't have to follow the rules. That's how hard they try to get around privacy shit. Because that's how they make money. They make money stealing your crap and selling the ads.
I'll mess around with it tomorrow, Mark. It's a bit more patience.
Yeah, he just said, how can they extend it? How can they extend this thing 90 days? And he's not the president. I said, how you know Biden didn't sign it? Because
Yeah,
yesterday he said,
exactly.
that's for the next guy. That's what he said yesterday. Biden said, ask if he thinks they ought to extend it. He said, well, he's going to be the president. Let him think about it. How you know he didn't sign it just to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Well, the thing I read was that they were going to let it go in place, but they weren't actually going to do anything. So it was kind of like just leave it in the dark,
Well, it
but not actually enforce it.
today, but it's back on again today.
It's on.
Let's put it to you this way. If we wanted to shut it down, we could. DOD knows how. Just like we should. Remember Obama? Remember North Korea going completely black? Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know who did that. We warned them. Mm-hmm. That's why I keep saying this whole security thing around the drones is 100% real. Probably the biggest thing they want to do with it's the same thing they did with the balloons. They just want to gather intel.
Yeah, the freaking Chinese balloon.
Well, the interesting part about the FAA is if you're sub 250 grams, you do not have to register it. You don't have to notify anybody. You don't have to do anything.
Unless you're flying it for 107. Unless you're flying it for a business. Then you have to do everything you do with a big drone.
Paid to fly, yes.
So.
Now, who's the guy from Shark Tank that's trying to buy it?
Oh, the bald guy.
Yeah, he offered them so many
$20
millions
billion.
of dollars cash today.
$20
billion.
Yeah, 20 billion. Yeah, that's what it was.
Well, if he gets some of his other billionaire buddies all together, they could probably put enough money in and buy it.
Yeah, he offered cash. So here's the next one that's going to get turned into an 04. It's my little 2.5 inch.
That's cool.
This thing is
Rod,
fun.
the question I have is, how often do you fly him?
All the time.
Yeah, a couple of times a week.
A couple of times a week, not every day.
But on the weekends, when I go out to fly, I'll fly like 30 plus batteries. I'll fly for like 3 hours plus. So, yeah, a lot. When I go out and fly.
DJ doesn't fly much.
Yeah, no, I need to get out there this weekend, and well, I'm actually off on Thursday, so I think a bunch of us are gonna go meet up at in Boynton somewhere, Boynton Beach somewhere, and I'm gonna go fly with them since I'm off. I need to knock the dust off my drone.
And when I'm down there,
Charge your batteries.
when I'm down there with, when I'm down there with, and when I come down and fly with Maddie and TJ, shit, we fly 5+ hours. Now some of that's travel time between locations, but we fucking fly a lot. And then Maddie and I get to laugh at TJ a lot because he crashes.
To that inverter and then let my batteries charge while we're flying.
Goddamn TJ never remembers to charge everything.
Sometimes I did. Sometimes
if his drone batteries are charged, then his remote's not charged. If his remote's charged, then he forgot to charge his fucking.
All you got to do, TJ, is push a button and you know what's in each one.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's pretty much all you do.
He's got to push the button.
Yeah, you just got to push the button.
Remember that dent in his head we talked about earlier? That's why he can't push the button.
Hey, TJ, I did that the other day. Johnny said, let's go fly. I said, okay, hold on. Let me check. And I had like 2 hours. and I had no batteries charged in the Nevada 2.
Oh
I threw
hell.
them in. I got 2 of them charged quick.
Well, you got one. You got one of those inverters.
No, I charged. I was home.
Oh.
I was able to charge them before I left. But I've got a little power unit right there I could take with me.
Oh,
So
okay.
anyways, how many fucking batteries do I charge? I don't even charge all my 4S. I only charge 8 of those, but I have 8, 4, so 12, 20, 26 batteries.
God darn it. See, I miss Little Caesars. They got the stuffed crazy crust pizzas for $10.
Yes,
But
they
then
do.
Little Caesars that I used to go to all the time, they closed.
Oh shit. That's no good. What happened?
And it was the only one on the North Shore.
I
So
hate
I
when
really-
you like
$7
you go
pizza.
eat. I hate when you go eat at a place for like I don't know however long you go eat there, and then like the next day you turn around and they're closed.
Yep. They had another place called Bud's Broiler that does broiled hamburgers over charcoal.
Oh, that sounds good.
They call it broiler, but it's actually like grilled over. And these things are one of the best hamburgers in New Orleans. And they've got 2 or 3 places all over New Orleans. The one here, they shut down. I don't understand how that place can't make the business. It doesn't.
That's crazy.
And the only thing close to them is a McDonald's across the street. Why would you choose that over the Bud's Broiler? It's not that much more expensive.
Yeah, right.
And they've got a number 4 chili cheeseburger that's got the grated sharp cheddar cheese, the chili, the homemade chili they make, and it's got onions and everything else on it. And boy, that sucker will hurt your feelings.
Yeah, I
Anyways,
love
Paul,
some
I didn't get to
food.
fly all my batteries yesterday because Mother Nature decided to be a pain in the ass. When the wind was so strong that my damn chair
Yep.
kept
I
getting
hear
blown
ya.
kept getting blown over, I was like, okay, I'm tired of this, and went home.
Wind is not our friend.
I could have
Definitely not.
flown. I could have flown in it. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. It would, but it was just like, this is annoying. So I went home. Is these dates right? I don't know if these dates are right on these files. Oh yeah.
Is Uncle Bill on again tonight?
No. He'll come on. He'll come. It's just last night. Should be nobody on the night.
Oh, that's right. That guy was sitting there, so I wasn't.
Well, TJ's thinking about doing a live stream. Call it "Come Giggle with TJ."
He's gonna hand out free gas masks, laughing gas.
Pretty good. That's pretty good. Come giggle with DJ. That's funny. That's pretty good. Oh me.
Hey, Rod, you don't do that Fortnite stuff, do you?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't either. A lot of people do.
Laura got David into doing Fortnite.
I know. She got David doing Fortnite.
I did World of Warcraft for about 15 years. I've since given it up.
TJ, you don't do any of those games, do you?
No, I don't know. I used to play a bunch of video games, but then I guess as you get older, you tend to like grow out of doing stuff, I guess.
So you're blaming it on old age. I get it.
Yeah, it's like, man, I don't even, like I don't know. Occasionally, like if I'm like at a place where there's video games, I might stick a quarter or two in there and play a video game or something. They had a arcade on the ship, and there was one at this bar that we went to go hang out at called Playmakers. There was a couple of games and a couple of basketball things, and then there was another arcade that had all like a bunch of other games that had air hockey and all these other things in there. And it was crazy because I thought, because on the last ship that we went on, they had a pool table, so I brought my pool sticks with me. And I thought they would have one on this ship that we were on. And they didn't have a pool table. I was kind of surprised that they didn't. Cause
You took your pool cue with you on the ship?
yeah, yeah, because I thought they would have a pool
If they
table.
had
So,
pool tables, they would have pool cues too.
yeah,
It's
but
like you don't
he
even
gotta
have
have
to
his
take
own.
and put your balls on the table either.
well, see, you know, when you use somebody else's pool stick, you know, they kind of get warped sometimes, and they're not always straight. They're always kind of like curved and.
Well, that might be in some
shaped.
place cheap, but I bet you in a cruise ship, if they had a pool table, they'd have almost brand new pool cues.
Yeah, probably. But I was kind of surprised that they didn't have a pool table. If they had an arcade, I was like, there's an arcade. There's got to be a pool table somewhere around this ship.
Anyways,
You just
Paul,
wanted to bring that pool stick, that pool cue just to go around and see the world.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah, I can just
here's
imagine
what
I played pool on a ship with the balls rolling all over the place on their own.
So this is my
Yeah.
little 2.5 inch. This is what I like to do with this 2.5 inch under these trees.
Yep.
I've gotten under that rope before, and that sign that you see right there, I've gotten under that sign before too.
Oh, cool.
So I wasn't quite as brave yesterday because, well, it was about 20-mile-an-hour wind. And trust me, 2.5 inch, even being open prop, I was feeling it. If it had been a cine whoop, well, I wouldn't have taken off. If it had been a cine whoop, I wouldn't have even tried. It's part of the reason I hate cine whoops. You spend more time fighting the fucking wind, even a light wind, than
Yeah.
enjoying the flight. And it's like, damn it, I want to enjoy the flight. I don't want to fight the wind.
Yep. There's
That
less
was-
snow in that game right now up in Buffalo than it was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I know. It's snowing there too.
And it's not the same kind of snow. Not even snowing. It's just I don't see any
Through
flakes.
the tree. I've gone through
Oh,
those.
though, look at them breathing.
Oh yeah.
I've gone through those benches before too.
Yeah, it's not snowing. If it's very light, if it is.
I was thinking about going through the sign.
You should have done it.
As windy as it was, it had taken some good luck. Kentucky windage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I flew to Neo up by Manchac, and the winds were probably about 17 miles an hour. Boy, that sucker was drifting everywhere.
So I don't have this drone set up to like be zippy, speedy kind of thing. It can do all the tricks and crap, but it's fun for places like this under the trees and going in
Yeah.
and between and around and not everything you do with FPV has to be 100 mile an hour.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I like to see Buffalo win this thing, but I think Baltimore's going to do it.
Question is who will give Kansas City the harder game? Probably
I
Buffalo.
think Baltimore.
Think so?
Yeah, I think so, because Baltimore's been playing solid. But it doesn't matter because the refs are going to have a game fixed. This guy was wide open, dropped the ball.
So,
Right through his hands.
It looks like it's a little windy. Oh, look at there at the lights. It is snowing.
Yeah, it's a
probably-
little bit.
A real fine mist.
Well, that ball's going to be slippy in it with the snow on it.
Oh, they wipe it off
Look
in
at
between the
it.
plays.
He got tackled and he slid about 3 feet on the ground.
Yeah. He'd have held his legs, he'd have kept sliding.
Yeah.
So TJ, I don't know if you heard, like I said earlier, we are expecting 3 to 6 inches of snow on Tuesday morning.
In New
Oh,
Orleans.
Lord. Wow, that's crazy.
Johnny's gonna get Johnny could get about 8 inches.
Wow.
And it depends if it keeps shifting over like it's doing, I could get 7, 8 inches.
Uh-oh.
I
You
went
better hurry
down
up
the
and
street
get
about a half a mile. They got a little duck pond about a half a mile. And I went and flew over there yesterday all around it. And I put in the notes of everything. It's coming out Tuesday morning. That if it freezes over and the snow's there, I'm gonna try to make it back to do the before and after shots. Do it again.
Oh, yeah. Did you
'Cause it's
get
not
all
that
your
far.
you get all your bread and milk?
I got everything I need.
Oh, there you go.
Got everything I need.
There you go.
But I'm actually right now we're at 48 degrees. And we're supposed to go down tonight to 26 in the morning. And the high tomorrow is only supposed to be like 34. With about a 30-mile-an-hour wind.
Touchdown.
If you got a touchdown, you got to be a whole play ahead of me because he just got tackled about 3 yards. You're lucky I'm not the host.
Trying to figure out why in the hell
Now's a touchdown. That long.
these things get the wrong
Baltimore
date.
got a touchdown, huh?
Yeah. What you call ahead about a minute ahead of us. More.
And the extra point.
How the hell is he getting the video faster than we're getting the video, and he's all the way over in another country?
I don't know.
With everything we have, Paul, he's got to get something better. Yeah. All the stuff we have here, we got to let him have something so they won't feel too left out. Well, I'm gonna finish off my pizza in a little bit.
Okay, well, I think we can probably call it a day.
Yeah.
No, I got more drones to fix up and put 04s in.
There you gonna work. TJ, you gonna be on in the morning?
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick up my car in the morning, and then then we're gonna go do some grocery shopping. But I'll be on tomorrow morning sometime because I don't have to be in the work till.
Where's your car?
It's at this place called Crash
He had
Collision.
a neighbor back into it.
Yeah, apparently he didn't see me, and I was coming home from work one night, and he backed into me. So I did.
It was being repaired.
So it was at the body shop being fixed while he was on cruise.
Yeah.
That's a good time to do it.
Yep.
Yeah. I was gonna try to get it today. I was gonna have my neighbor pick it up for me, but he totally forgot. So
the other thing that I did to this drone, I don't know whether you can. God, I hate this shit.
Yeah, you
that's
can't see
kind of
it.
a nuisance.
Hang on.
Hit and miss.
Where the fuck is that at?
Stop background.
So you can see the oh, that one. There we go. So those white things is what's called race wire. They're LED.
Okay.
They're LEDs.
Oh, that's good. You'll be able to see it.
Yeah, well, I got LEDs all over this thing anyways, but one of the advantages of the race wire is that you're cutting the motor wires and putting it on each end. So if you trash a motor, you don't have to desolder from the flight controller. You don't need to touch the flight controller. The wire only runs to the LED. So it's a hell of a lot more convenient from a repair perspective if you trash a motor.
Yeah, that works.
So that was one of the main reasons I did it. So it makes it convenient.
Well, I'm gonna jump off, Paul.
Okay,
We'll go
everybody,
soon.
I think we're gonna close her down for the night.
All
I'll be
right.
on in the
Enjoy
morning.
the game.
Yeah,
We'll see you on
everybody
the
will,
morning.
will see you in the morning, 9 a.m.
Yep. See you
Adios.
tomorrow.
Bye for now, Mark. Take care. TJ, welcome back home with
Thank you. Thank you.
you got to get your sea legs straightened out now, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
All right. Adios.
Look, he's bobbing.
Yeah.